Gil Martin here. Welcome, everybody, to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth videos on your Green Bay Packers. We have new episodes dropping every day, Monday through Friday. So hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And visit our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on your Green Bay Packers. Today, we wrap up our position-by-position analysis of the 2025 Green Bay Packers with a look at special teams. This is a unit that has struggled for years, and unfortunately, well, this year wasn't all that different. Now, remember that the grades here are a combination of expectations and performance, and that the average grade is a C+. And you can go back and look at our videos for each position group on this team, this being the last in this postseason series. As far as the kicking is concerned, well, Brandon McManus had a great year in 2024, but did not live up to that level of consistency this season. Injuries definitely playing a part. He was off to a strong start until he suffered the injury. Ended up missing 3 games, 2 at once, came back probably a little too soon, and then missed 1 more. He made 24 of 30 field goals for the season, which is 80%. But from 40 yards out or more, he was just 6 of 12. And in the modern NFL, most kickers are accurate from 50 and in, and maybe even from 55. He did hit 32 of 33 extra points. On kickoffs, McManus did have some issues getting the ball into the landing zone consistently. Again, injuries could have played a role, but it did cost the Packers field position. When McManus was out, Lucas Havrisik stepped in. He was perfect on his field goal tries and extra points at first, but in the third game when he came back, he missed 2 extra points. But Havrisik, in his first 2 games with the Packers, well, one of them, he broke a franchise record, kicking a 61-yard field goal. As of now, both McManus and Havrisik are under contract and could compete for the kicking job in training camp, but there is a possibility that McManus will be let go. We'll see what happens over the offseason. I think it's more likely that he stays in Green Bay. The long snapper was Matt Orzik, and he did not make any major mistakes, signed an extension during the season, so he'll be back in 2026. The blocking, the field goal and extra point blocking struggled. There were missed extra points and field goals and blocked kicks that cost the Packers at least 3 games this season, and it cost them dearly in their playoff loss to the Bears. As far as punting goes, that was a different story. Daniel Whelan, the punter and the holder, does a good job on holding. That's never been an issue, but he became the first punter in Packers franchise history to lead the league in average kicking. And that's not easy when you think about playing in Lambeau Field in November, December, and January. He averaged 51.7 yards per punt, 18 punts placed inside the 20, just 8 touchbacks. Whelan was the MVP of the special teams and really deserved at least Pro Bowl honors, if not all pro, for leading the league in average yards per punt. As far as the return game was concerned, Savion Williams and Bo Melton were the primary kick returners. Williams averaged 25.6 yards per return on 28 runbacks. Melton a yard less, 24.6 on 19 kick returns. Both had long kicks of 36 yards. No Packer return specialist broke a long one. So the kick returns were average at best. But the punt returns, well, they struggled. Romeo Doubs had 15 punt returns, but averaged only 6.3 yards. Matthew Golden had 6 punt returns, averaged 4.7 yards per return. And, you know, there were issues on special teams with penalties and poor decisions and just not having the right guys on the field, not having the right number of players on the field. It was a struggle all year long. As far as kick and punt return coverage, the kick return coverage was in the middle of the pack. They averaged 25.8 yards given up per return. Punt returns, they ranked 17th in the league, 10.6 yards per run back there. And again, just overall sloppiness on special teams haunted this team again. Whelan was a standout, but overall, this unit does not seem to find a way to improve. And somehow Rich Bisaccia continues to run the special teams. I'm not going to blame all of it on Bisaccia. The front office doesn't emphasize special teams as much as many other teams in this league, and it has cost the Packers for at least the last 5 or 6 years. But Bisaccia will be back unless we hear he's retiring, and the special teams unit have really not improved much under his watch over the last 3 or 4 years. Final grade for the special teams, a D+. And it would have been even worse if not for the strong punting of Daniel Whelan. Visit our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on the Packers. Here on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode of the Daily Packers Post. I'm Gil Martin. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe. And, of course, go Pack Go.